You spin Gandalf right round, right round. I am a Lord of the Rings fan now. One does not simply watch Lord of the Rings without falling in love with it. Happy New Year, everybody. It's Mr. Valentine. Nice to cross paths with you again. Or if this is your first time, nice to make your acquaintance. Today, I'm finally going to be watching the first installment of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Why haven't I hitherto watched it? The only reason I can drum up is because I'm a millennial Harry Potter fan, and I guess with the benefit of hindsight, I felt subconsciously that if I were to watch Lord of the Rings, I would be cheating on Harry Potter in some convoluted way. But the other day, I was speaking with someone, and she expressed so much joy and enthusiasm about Lord of the Rings. I was like, okay, that settles it. Consider the case closed. The matter settled. I'm watching it, so Happy New Year. I hope this finds you well, and I can't wait to get into this today. Thank you to all my patrons over there on the Patreon. If you're interested in joining, you can mosey on over there to the Patreon, Mr. Valentine Reacts. There you can get all of these videos I upload on YouTube up to 2 days early, and you can get extended versions of them. I usually have about 30 to 45 extra minutes of reaction over there on the Patreon. So if that tickles your fancy, be my guest. If you're not able to, or you're just not inclined toward that method, just like this video, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me some comments down below so I can get a little movement with the algorithm. But without further ado, the Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings. Let's go.
Victory was near. But the power of the ring could not be undone.
Mayhem, chaos. So scores of individuals are no match for this one ring.
When all hope had faded, and Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword.
Come on, Prince. Now that's some formidability. The prince said, not so fast.
The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever.
Oh,
But the hearts of men are easily corrupted,
it was too tempting.
and the ring of power has a will of its own.
He could not help but succumb to the idea of omnipotence.
It betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. History became legend. Legend became myth. And for 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. When chance came, it ensnared a new bearer.
Oh, at the top, baby. This is remarkable. This is remarkable.
It consumed him. The ring brought to Gollum unnatural long life. For 500 years, it poisoned his mind.
Oh,
And in the gloom of Gollum's cave, it waited.
that's a lot of time. 500 years. It's many a moon to let one's mind and soul fester. Pernicious.
It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable. A hobbit, Bilbo Baggins of the Shire.
If that's not an accurately chosen name, Bilbo Baggins.
For the time will soon come when hobbits will shape the fortunes of all.
That's profound. I'm on board. Sign me up. Sign me up, the Shire, 60 years later.
It's wonderful to see you, Gandalf.
You didn't think I'd miss your Uncle Bilbo's birth.
Gandalf is humongous then, huh? Blood like 9 feet tall.
Bilbo Baggins.
Dear Gandalf.
Good to see you. 111 years old. Who would believe it?
Triple ones.
You haven't aged a day.
Bilbo, I love this world building. This is magnificent.
Tea? Or maybe something a little stronger. I've got a few bottles of the old Wynyard left. 12.96.
Just tea, thank you.
Oh!
Oh, I'm a sucker for slapstick humor.
You will tell him, won't you?
Yes, yes.
He's very fond of you.
He'd probably come with me if I asked him. I think in his heart, Frodo's still in love with the Shire.
That's a nice little shift in tone. It's tender, very tender.
I need a holiday. A very long holiday. And I don't expect I shall return. In fact, I mean not to.
That's a hell of a prognostication. What a forecast. What you got up your sleeve there, Bilbo?
Mariadoc Brandybuck and Peregrine Took. I might have known.
Wait, did Harry Potter just copy off of Lord of the Rings? Because I'm seeing a lot of parallels here, and I'm certain, and I know Lord of the Rings came out first, or is it just an homage to Lord of the Rings?
Today is my 111th birthday.
To many returns, Bilbo. Hopefully you actually return from this adventure to see your 112th.
I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve.
Interesting syntax.
I have things to do.
Uh-oh.
I've put this off for far too long.
He's being consumed. Dag nabbit.
I regret to announce this is the end. I'm going now. I bid you all a very fond farewell. Goodbye.
Yo, so he just evaporated. Ah.
Did you see their faces?
There are many magic rings in this world, and none of them should be used lightly.
If it's just a bit of fun. You're probably right, as usual. You will keep an eye on Frodo, won't you?
2 eyes. What about this ring of yours? Is that staying too?
Yes, yes. It's in an envelope over there on the mantelpiece. Here in my pocket.
Uh-oh. Is Bilbo up to some humbug?
Now it comes to it. I don't feel like parting with it. It's mine. I found it. It came to me.
There's no need to get angry.
Well, if I'm angry, it's your fault. It's mine.
He's in the deep end. He is in the deep end.
My precious.
Precious. It's been called that before, but not by you.
Business isn't of yours when I do with my own things.
I think you've had that ring quite long enough.
You want it for yourself.
Bilbo Baggins! Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks. I am not trying to rob you.
Gandalf is intimidating and formidable.
The ring must go to Frodo. It's late. The road is long.
Bilbo, the ring is still in your pocket.
He's like, yeah, you're right. All right, I'm gonna skedaddle. Close but no cigar. The contemplation.
I've thought up an ending for my book, and he lived happily ever after, to the end of his days.
And I'm sure you will, my dear friend.
Goodbye, Gandalf.
Bilbo, yeah, just go write your book, brother. Go write your book. Leave the dastardly, malicious ring behind. My stars.
He talked for so long about leaving. I didn't think he'd really do it. Gandalf?
Got Gandalf in a trance here.
Where are you going?
There's some things that I must see to.
What things?
Questions that need answering.
You've only just arrived. I don't understand.
Everybody's leaving old Frodo behind.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Talk about responsibility. So this ring just made my uncle disappear, and now I count it among my possessions. Godspeed, Frodo. Godspeed.
The year 3434 of the Second Age, and the finding of the Ring of Power.
The Ring of Power. This movie is fascinating. Yo. That's a hair bit unsettling. Something wicked this way comes.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
You got me.
What are you doing?
Yeah. He's had a presentiment of the future.
What can you see? Can you see anything?
Nothing. There's nothing. Wait.
Heyo.
There are markings. It's some form of Elvish. I can't read it.
Elvish, huh?
One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, find them.
Oh.
Is the One Ring, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron.
That is a foreboding prophecy.
Evil is stirring in Mordor. The ring has awoken.
Ah.
It's heard its master's call.
But he was destroyed. Sauron was destroyed.
No.
Ooh, that's spooky.
Sauron needs only this ring to cover all the lands of a second darkness. He is seeking it. Seeking it all his thought is bent on.
The threat looms. He lives again in a certain capacity.
They are one. The ring and the Dark Lord. Frodo, he must never find it.
All right.
Oh man, that's... Frodo faces a Herculean task.
I looked everywhere for the creature Gollum, but the enemy found him first. They discerned two words.
Yikes, they putting Gollum through the ringer.
That would lead them here. Take it, Gandalf. Take it.
No, Frodo.
You must take it.
Yeah,
Get it off of me, this ring.
I'm giving.
yeah, get this out of here.
Tempt me, Frodo. I dare not take it. Not even to keep it safe.
He's like, I bequeath this to you, please, Gandalf.
Where? Where do I go?
Get out of the Shire. I don't have any answers. I must see the head of my order. He is both wise and powerful. Trust me, Frodo. You'll know what to do.
Golly.
But dear Frodo, hobbits really are amazing creatures. You can learn all that there is to know about their ways in a month, and yet after 100 years, they can still surprise you.
That's touching. It's a touching little moment.
Confound it all, Samwise Gamgee! Have you been eavesdropping?
I ain't been dropping no eaves, sir, honest. I was just cutting the grass under the window there, if you follow me.
A little late for trimming the verge.
He said he was cutting the grass.
The ring is trying to get back to its master. It wants to be found.
Setting the stage for mystery, intrigue, suspense. I appreciate where this is heading.
This is it. If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest away from home I've ever been.
Oh, to know the precise coordinate is significant.
You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, There's no knowing where you might be swept off to.
Seeking my counsel. For that is why you have come, is it not, my old friend? Saruman.
Someone more powerful than Gandalf.
Your love of the halfling's leaf has clearly slowed your mind. But we still have time. Time enough to count.
Halfling's leaf.
Sauron has regained much of his former strength. He cannot yet take physical form, but his spirit has...
Oh, excuse me, Lord of the Rings cinematography?
They've reached the Shire. They will find the ring and kill the one who carries it. Frodo.
Ah, man. Wait a minute, player.
You did not seriously think that
What?
a hobbit could contend with the will of Sauron. There are none who can. It would be wise, my friend. When did Saruman the Wise abandon reason for madness?
With friends like these, who needs enemies? He came to you to seek counsel, not to engage in fisticuffs. He didn't want no beef.
The chance of aiding me willingly, but you have elected the way of...
You spin Gandalf right round, right round. Is Gandalf going out like this? Wait a second. Wait just 1 minute. No way Gandalf is gone in the blink of an eye.
Mr. Frodo? Frodo? Frodo!
Mr. Frodo. Why so formal?
Sam, we're still in the Shire. What could possibly happen?
Right on cue.
I think I've broken something.
Ah. Your hymen? I like that shot. The scale of it. Oh, that's nightmarish. Oh. It's got that much influence? Yeah, you were forewarned, but to see the exhibition of it now, that's daunting.
That Black Rider was looking for something. Or someone. Frodo? Get down!
Frodo's like, what? What do you want from me? It's a Black Rider, all right. The hobbits are a fleet of foot, huh? Ah, Black Rider, gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker.
All right. What business brings you to Green?
We wish to stay at the inn. Our business is our own.
All right, young sir. I meant no offense. It's my job to ask questions after nightfall.
None ya. None your business. Now, will you permit us or no?
Cozy hobbit-sized rooms available, Mr.
Don't do it.
My name's Underhill. We're friends of Gandalf the Grey. Can you tell him we've arrived?
Elderly chap. Big grey beard, pointy hat. Not seen him for 6 months.
That's about the size of them.
It's a pint. It comes in pints?
Oh.
I can get you one.
You've had a whole half already.
They about to get toe up from the flow up.
He's one of them rangers, but round here, he's known as Strider.
Strider. What you puffing on there, Strider? Some of that half leafling?
Sure I know a Baggins. He's over there. Frodo Baggins. He's my second.
Oh,
Moved on his mother's side.
you
and my
nitwit.
father twice over.
Loose lips sink ships with the aid of alcohol. What are the ramifications?
I see no life in the void.
This is incredible.
You draw far too much attention to yourself.
This movie has me eating out of the palm of its hand. I am engrossed.
You can no longer wait for the wizard, Frodo. They're coming.
Oh, yeah, they've been activated. The GPS on that ring has been turned on.
Great kings of men. Then Sauron the Deceiver gave to them 9 rings of power. Blinded by their greed, they took them without question. One by one, falling into darkness. Now they're...
Avarice. We can all fall victim to avarice.
Gentlemen, we do not stop till nightfall.
What about breakfast?
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
Brunch much?
What does the eye command?
We have work to do.
Where on God's Middle Earth is Gandalf? Is he kaput? Oh, here we go. That's a unique method of incarceration.
The trees are strong, my lord. Their roots go deep. Rip them all down.
Ah, man. Come on, the Shire. Why are you doing the Shire like this? Hobbits bother nobody. Now you're trying to wipe them off the face of Middle Earth.
These are for you. Keep them close. I'm going to have a look round. Stay here.
They're gearing up.
What are you doing?
Toast sausages, nice crispy bacon.
We saved some for you, Mr. Frodo.
Put it out, that's nice.
They don't care. They're just worried about masticating at a time like this. Forget about alerting others of your presence. Y'all keep getting into these hairy situations. Quite the pickle. Oh, Samwise. Yeah, he's like, yeah, this ain't gonna do shit. Deuces. Stride right on in there, buddy.
He's been stabbed by a Morgul blade.
For 6 days for Rivendell. He'll never make it.
Hold on, Frodo.
6 days. I would like to get a DeLorean up to 88 miles per hour so I can travel back in time to smack myself for not watching this sooner. But you live and you learn, I suppose. That is whatever the opposite of ASMR is. Oh. Hell kind of creature is that?
Mr. Frodo? He's going cold.
Is it going to die?
It's a cold world.
He's passing into the shadow world. He'll soon become a wraith like them.
And the plot thickens.
Do you know the Athelas plant? Kingsfoil.
Kingsfoil, it's a weed.
It may help to slow the poison. Hurry.
I was gonna say Frodo, so then I got high. Ooh.
Frodo,
She's an elf.
he's fading. He's not going to last. We must get him to my father.
She said, hey, only I can take care of this next phase. Trust me. For I am Arwen. Okay. Arwen. Arwen is playing for keeps here. Yeah, try me.
Frodo, don't give in. Not now. What grace is given me, let it pass to him. Let him be spared.
No way, right?
And it is 10 o'clock in the morning. On October the 24th, if you want to know.
That's some delightful specificity.
What happened, Gandalf? Why didn't you meet us?
Oh, I'm sorry, Frodo.
He's in quite the predicament himself.
Embrace the power of the ring, or embrace your own destruction. There is only one Lord of the Ring.
That's rather harrowing.
And he does not share power.
Splendid, splendid timing.
So you have chosen death.
No. Not necessarily. You chose violence, you treacherous D-bag. Oh man, this is some inspired imagination and creativity and world building.
I spent all my childhood pretending I was off somewhere else. Off with you on one of your adventures. But my own adventure turned out to be quite different.
Ah, that's such poetry. Such poetry in that expression.
The ring will be safe in Rivendell. I am ready to go home.
His strength returns.
Mission completed, but is there a further matter to be resolved?
Saruman is coming for the ring.
This evil cannot be concealed by the power of the elves. We do not have the strength to fight both Mordor and Isengard.
What's the missing piece, huh? What's that missing key to unlock this door of freedom and defense?
It is because of men the ring survives. I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago.
3,000 years? How how old is Lord Elrond?
A place it could be destroyed. Cast it into the fire!
So close, man. Right there on the precipice.
Destroy it! No. Isildur! It should have ended that day.
Evil knows no bounds.
There is one who could unite them. One who could reclaim the throne of Gondor.
He turned from that path a long time ago. He has chosen exile.
Oh, little visual language. Strider has a very significant part to play in this.
The blade cut the ring from Sauron's hand. Still sharp.
Yeah, you got that right. I feel like you could have eyeballed that, buddy.
You are Isildur's heir, not Isildur himself. You are not bound to his fate.
Your father started all of these shenanigans.
Your time will come. You will face the same evil, and you will defeat it.
Oh. So he's primed to experience some redemption. not only on an individual level, but on a family level, to redeem his father for his misdeeds.
Forsaking the immortal life of your people.
And to that I hold. I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone.
Oh, come on. That is the height of romance. Willing to forego immortality in order to be with this one person.
Upon the brink of destruction. None can escape it. You will unite or you will fall. Each race is bound to this fate, this one doom. Bring forth the ring.
Oh man, it's a hell of a referendum.
It is a gift. A gift to the foes of Mordor. Why not use this ring?
Uh-oh.
By the blood of our people are your lands kept safe. Give Gondor the weapon of the enemy. Let us use it against him. You cannot wield it.
Fight fire with fire.
He is Aragorn, son of Arathorn. You owe him your allegiance.
Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted.
The ring was made in the fires of Mount Doom. Only there can it be unmade.
So apropos, it being called Mount Doom.
One does not simply walk into Mordor. Its black gates are guarded by more than just orcs.
Memes, am I right?
The ring must be destroyed.
And if we fail, what then? What happens when Sauron takes back what is his?
I will be dead before I see the ring in the hands of an elf.
Uh-oh. Infighting, we have discord. Oh, I like that shot of all the quarreling seen through the reflection of the ring. Yeah, buddy.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
Frodo Baggins has a particular constitution that's admirable.
You have my sword.
And you have my bow.
And my axe.
These are the real Avengers here. Avengers assemble.
It is the will of the council. Then Gondor will see it done.
Samwise is always dropping eaves in some cavity.
Oi! We're coming too! You need people of intelligence on this sort of mission. Quest.
Well, there are a couple of regular Einsteins, I tell you.
So be it. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Right.
Roll credits. Cinema Sins. The Fellowship of the Ring. I like how this is shaping up.
It's so light. Yes. Made by the elves, you know. It glows blue when orcs are close. And it's times like that, my lad, when you have to be extra careful. Here's a pretty thing.
Uh-oh. When it glows blue. Something to keep an eye on.
Let me see you put it on. Come on. Oh. My old ring.
Chill out, Bilbo, bro. Chill out.
To hold it again. One last time.
Whoa. What? I did not foresee that. He's still compelled.
I'm sorry for everything.
Aw. It's a wild swing of emotions, but you can empathize with them. I am a Lord of the Rings fan now. One does not simply watch Lord of the Rings without falling in love with it.
It's just a wisp of cloud.
It's moving fast. Against the wind.
Crabine from Dunland!
Hide! Hurry!
Oh, I am traumatized from Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. It sent a shiver up my spine. Wow. That's alarming. What if you saw a gaggle of birds like that coming at you? What does one do? Alright. Oh, shoot. I don't like the look of it.
Such a little thing.
Boromir!
Give the ring to Frodo.
Is he gonna capitulate? Or is this about to take a turn?
As you wish. I cannot.
Ah, that little rapscallion.
The dwarves delved too greedily and too deep. You know what they awoke in the darkness of Khazad-dûm. Shadow and flame.
That's eerie to be communicating telepathically like that.
Let the ring bearer decide.
So much power has fell into Frodo's hands.
What do you suppose that means?
Oh, it's quite simple. If you want a friend, you speak the password and the doors will open.
Just to translate for you.
It's a riddle. Speak friend and enter. What's the Elvish word for friend?
Melon.
Frodo is a man of intellect. A hobbit from the Shire holds within him unspeakable skill and talent and purpose. Ugh. That is quite unpleasant.
We must face the long dark of Moria. Be on your guard. There are older and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world.
Oh, my claustrophobia could never. I am fully immersed into this story right now. I am eager to see this ring destroyed.
There's something down there.
It's Gollum.
Gollum.
He's been following us for 3 days.
D. Bilbo didn't kill him when he had the chance.
Pity. It was pity that stayed Bilbo's hand. Many that live deserve death. And some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them, Frodo?
That is a delicate philosophy.
I wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. There are other forces at work in this world, Frodo, besides the will of evil.
This movie is remarkably beautiful. I mean, it's such an enrapturing philosophy. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. Our fate is more or less sealed, but within that framework, there is an amount of free will. A nice tango. A nice tango.
Here lies Balin, son of Hundin, Lord of Moria. He is dead then.
We must move on. We cannot linger.
They have taken the bridge.
Lingerer, man. Lingerer. Pineapple Express, anybody?
They are coming.
God. Curiosity is what killed the cat. Was that Pip? What are you doing, Pip? Pip Squeak. Did I do that? Ah, it's ringing blue.
They have a cave troll.
Naturally they do. Naturally. That guy's not winning any beauty contests anytime soon. He's like, don't inconvenience me. How is he still going, dude? Does he have immortality as well? That's the worst form of peekaboo. You son of an onion. What is this movie doing to me right now? This is relentless. I'm trying to keep my composure, but curveball after curveball. I'm still at the plate, though. I'm still at the plate. Baseball metaphor. Come on, say yes, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, au revoir. Bilbo had just what the doctor ordered. Story structure, baby, story structure. And that's the luxury of not having seen any of the sequels. I don't know if who dies or who lives. Somehow, those spoilers have gotten by me outside of the memes. And that is an exciting quality of this movie.
A demon of the ancient world.
Well, that's not what you want to hear at all. Yeah. Oh, God. The most powerful person says run. Gosh darn it, you run. A visual representation of a leap of faith, which is on par with the theme of taking a leap of faith of the unknown within the framework of your destiny. Damn.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
The movie Wolf of Wall Street would beg to differ. Oof. Okay. That thing seems indomitable. A formidable adversary, to say the least.
I'm the servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor. The dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun!
This is majestic. Come on, Gandalf. One time for the one time. What kind of demonic lasso are you conjuring up? Say it with your chest, baby. Oh, so that's what Jason Segel was talking about in the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That was a Lord of the Rings reference. Oh. Just take the L, demon. Take the L. What are you doing?
Fly, you fools!
Please be a false death. Because if not, that is incredibly tragic. If Gandalf is really gone.
us!
Get them out.
Give them a moment, for pity's sake!
By nightfall, these hills will be swarming with orcs.
No time to grieve.
Fall under her spell.
Hey, Gandalf's death really tore me up.
There's one dwarf she won't ensnare so easily. I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox.
That you do, my friend. That you do.
8 that are here, yet 9 there were set out from Rivendell. Tell me, where is Gandalf?
Don't remind me.
He has fallen into shadow.
Is that Blanchett of Tell Me Where'd You Go, Bernadette fame?
Do not let your hearts be troubled. Go now and rest, for you are weary with sorrow and much toil.
Yeah, you can say that again.
You will sleep. Welcome, Frodo of the Shire. One who has seen the eye.
Yo, they got the shine, huh? Are you afraid of what's in room 237?
She spoke of my father and the fall of Gondor. She said to me, even now there is hope left. But I cannot see it. It is long since we had any hope.
Yeah, things are looking a bit bleak the more you all progress along this path of ring destruction, but it requires many a selfless act.
Will you look into the mirror? Even the wisest cannot tell. For the mirror shows many things. Things that were. Things that are.
That's a perspicacious notion. Because it can be read literally, but also figuratively, looking at oneself and one's life. Hey, this movie got layers, brother. It's layers. Because I'm so stimulated at this juncture. Surely that vision is not set in stone.
I know what it is you saw.
Why she look like?
It is what will come to pass if you should fail.
There's a caveat.
He will try to take the ring. You know of whom I speak. One by one, it will destroy them all.
I have a sneaking suspicion as well.
You are a ring bearer, Frodo. To bear a ring of power is to be alone. This task was appointed to you. And if you do not find a way, no one will.
And that obtains throughout history. It's incumbent upon you to take the responsibility to be great.
I give you the light of Erendir, our most beloved star, Namari.
I find the mystique of Cate Blanchett's character mightily appealing. I don't remember being hooked. I don't remember being as profoundly captivated for the third act in recent memory.
Festering, stinking marshland as far as the eye can see.
That is our road. I suggest you take some rest and recover your strength, Master Dwarf.
Recover my...
Buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Thank you, Lord.
Where's Frodo?
Yeah, you might want to lay eyes on this being. He's so integral to the mission.
There are other ways, Frodo. Other paths that we might take.
I know what you would say. It would seem like wisdom, but for the warning in my heart.
Warning? Against what?
Steer clear. Take a wide berth.
I ask only for the strength to defend my people. If you would but lend me the ring. No.
Things are getting dicey.
They will find you. They will take the ring. And you will beg for death before the end.
Oh man, come on.
My unhappy chance only could have.
Good riddance.
And the death of us all! Curse you! Curse you! And all our place!
Yeah, take a seat. Have a chill pill. This movie is so scintillating.
Where is the ring?
Stay away!
Frodo!
Yeah, who can you trust at a time like this? Who can you trust?
I swore to protect you.
Can you protect me from yourself?
Does the apple fall far from the tree in this instance?
I would have gone with you to the end, to the very fires of Mordor.
I know. Look after the others. Especially Sam.
He has integrity.
Go, Frodo.
Ah, those damn orcs. Orc and Mindy. Stick an orc in it. They've encountered an orc in the road. Cue the triumphant orchestra. Alright, that's the last one. I quit. Hey, Legolas is a beast.
Hide here, quick! Come on! What's he doing?
I like those fellas.
He's leaving.
He said, my days are hiding or in the rear view. Time to sally forth.
Go. Hey! Hey, you! Over here!
Aww.
Over here! This way!
They're putting their own lives in jeopardy for the larger cause. Altruism. That's touching. That is touching. A little redemption arc, okay? Hey, I'm hyped up. Let's go. Vanquish them. Trounce them. No. He just got a redemption. We just got him on our side, legitimately. The moment he reveals his character, his compassion, he's going out like a champ, though. This is eating me up, man. I mean, because this is such a whirlwind of events, emotionally, psychologically. This is spectacular.
Frodo. Where is Frodo? I tried to take the ring from him. Forgive me. I did not see. I have failed you all. Leave it. It is over.
Seeking absolution in the final moments.
I will not let the White City fall.
Oh, buddy. Splendid. Wonderful. Wonderful passage there. This is a good movie. Okay. Okie dokie.
I wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All you have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to you.
This is beautiful. Ah. That's a beautiful depiction of being able to express conflict and inner turmoil, but having that moment of clarity to zoom out and see the bigger picture.
No! Frodo! Mr. Frodo! No, Sam. Go back, Sam! I'm going to Mordor alone. Of course you are. And I'm coming with you!
Samwise is rocking with him. Samwise.
Sam!
That's the kind of friend you want when the wolves are at the door. I am this movie's champion going forward. I salute. What's his name? Tolkien? I salute you, my brother.
I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. A promise. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to. Oh, Sam.
No matter comes what may, I'm by your side. I will eavesdrop and be with you to my final breath.
Not if we hold true to each other. We will not abandon Merry and Pippin to torment and death.
They're still alive.
Travel light. Let us hunt some orc.
Wait. Don't tell me it's over. I do not want this movie to be over.
I don't suppose we'll ever see them again. We may yet, Mr. Frodo. We may.
There's something so affectionate about him calling him Mr. Frodo.
I'm glad you're with me.
Here, here. 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 Three hours passed that fast? Yo. I am at a loss for words right now. Holy cannoli. That is one of the most spellbinding movies I have ever seen. It occurred to me just now that I was in a flow state while watching this movie. A state of being completely immersed in the plot and the character and the development and the trajectories of what this movie constituted. I did not want that movie to end at all. I was like, okay, let's go see, Strider and them save the two twins. Let's go see how Samwise and Frodo destroy this ring. It really grapples with the idea of fate and destiny and how it is intertwined with one's free will and the butterfly effect and how small choices can have grand and far-reaching implications. And I love what they said at the beginning about how history had been forgotten to a certain extent and how history turns to legend, legend turns to myth. And that rings so true to our own conception of life, because there is so much that has yet to be explored about our history. But we cannot move forward, as someone says, if we don't understand the past. And if we don't know the history, we are doomed to repeat it. little Frodo, a hobbit from the Shire in Middle Earth. His uncle, was that his uncle or his father? Immaterial. So, a relative in Bilbo Baggins, an author, stumbles upon a ring which holds this majestic and all-consuming power. And it represents man's sort of inclination for avarice and greed. And how if you do not have some forbearance, if you do not have any self-control, it will lead you to the pits of despair and self-destruction and universal destruction. And we all, each one of us, has the capacity for grandeur. You and I are Frodo. We represent Frodo. We have the world on our shoulders, and each decision we make every day decides whether or not this world will have optimism or pessimism in it, good or bad, who would triumph, good versus evil. That's a long-standing battle. Each seems to be giving sway from moment to moment, but we have the opportunity. It's not whether like Gandalf told him. I'm gonna paraphrase, but basically, Frodo was saying, I wish I never found the ring. I wish this didn't happen. And Gandalf essentially said, hey, it's not about what you want it to happen. It's about what you do in this present moment, in this second, and how you move forward. Because the past is the past. And all you can do is play the hand you're dealt. You know, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, etc., etc. And this movie gave me such a emotional, psychological, intellectual boost, spiritual boost. And it's so nutritional that like I said, I am admonishing, excoriating, lambasting my past self for not having seen this out of some millennial whimsy and folly of, you can only have one Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. No, sir. No, sir. By the way, Harry Potter seemed to have not plagiarized, but became inspired and adopted some of the thematic elements of this film, or so it seems to me. I would have to rewatch it in order to get a better grasp of my line of reasoning. But yeah, this is a tremendous film, and I very much look forward to seeing how the plot develops and unfolds. Which, if this movie is any indication, it is going to get increasingly better. That is my prediction. That is my prognostication. And I love how, outside of the few memes I've seen, like One Does Not Simply in the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall, You Shall Not Pass, I didn't know who was going to live or die. So it felt like Frodo really could die in the moment, and that there were severe stakes afoot. And I felt like the plot mattered. Gandalf's death hit me hard. And I was hoping it was going to be a false death, but I'm glad we got to at least hear his voice there at the end. And get a little flashback of sorts. Or was that in real time? I don't know. And also, what was his name? Isildur? I don't know the guy's name. You'll forgive me. Eddard Stark. The guy who tried to steal the... And that's a moving sequence of events, though. Because earlier we got a hint of his ambition to take the ring for himself and restore whatever ambition he had and whatever plans he had to help his people out, which one can empathize with him. But that also highlights the theme of the movie, self-sacrifice for the greater good. And it's so potently rendered in this movie that I am gobsmacked at the level of profundity this movie exuded. But we see him try to take the ring, or we see him contemplate taking the ring when Frodo had fell, and you see the way he was just staring at that bad boy, that he was really deliberating, what I could do with this. And then it came to a head when Frodo was isolated in the forest, and he had already had the warning that, hey, we both know who's going to try to take the ring, and boom, he did. And Frodo vanished in thin air, goodbye. And then to have him enter the fray at the final moment, and I just think that's I think that's an amazing story choice from a screenwriting standpoint. He vacillated, and it's such a wild pendulum swing to see him, hey, let's take the ring and possibly kill Frodo in order to get this ring, to, okay, let's help the group out and protect them and die in the process, knowing that you're putting your life on the line. At this ring and these orcs and the pursuers of immeasurable strength. And I appreciate that he got that final moment of redemption. He salvaged his integrity and honor at the final moment. Oof, okay. I dare to make an overstatement and say this movie really woke something up inside of me. And I feel like I saw this movie at the right time. Happy New Year, baby. Happy New Year. But okay, I'm going to end it because I am going to watch this movie again right now. I'm watching it again right now. So buckle up, Buttercup. So thank you for watching this with me. One can only hope that you had a modicum of the same amount of enjoyment I had while watching this for the first time. Lord of the freaking Rings. Yep, we are in fellowship. I am in fellowship with this movie, as well as to see how... Oh, by the way, what happened to Gollum? Gandalf said he had a part to play. Okay, that's for consequent videos, I suppose. Shout out to all my patrons. Support the channel by liking this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can join the channel if you want to. I don't know why I'm talking so fast. Leave some comments down below for the algorithm. And as always, till we meet again.